What's up everyone? Today we're gonna take a look at Dogecoin chart. We're gonna talk about price prediction, technical analysis. Can Dogecoin go to $1? You've been asking this question for a while and we're gonna just answer all these questions today. We're gonna take a look at the top 10 on CoinGecko. Right now Dogecoin is at number 9, as we can see here. It's next to Shiba Inu actually. So tomorrow I'm gonna cover Shiba Inu. Today it's gonna be Dogecoin. So make sure stick around, subscribe, and be updated for tomorrow so you can compare which one is actually better for the moment right now. And first we're gonna take a look at Dogecoin. And you're asking if it's possible for Dogecoin to go to $1. I've heard this kind of prediction a lot recently. And I personally believe so. I personally believe it's possible because in the last bull market, I believe we went to around 70 or 80 cents. I'm not even sure how it was in details. Let's just take a look at the chart. Maximum, it was probably, yeah, around 70 cents. So, and today, crypto market is in a totally different place, and I believe we're past all-time high, and I believe we're just beginning to enter the bull market. So if we were to follow the Bitcoin and Ethereum in a bull run, the Dogecoin could possibly go to $1 or even go past it, but that would send us to market cap of around 150 to 200 billion dollars. So that would put us right now, that would put us on the number 3 on the CoinGecko with 150 to 200 billion dollars, which is kind of huge. We would have to pass BNB and Solana. That's kind of huge, but if Bitcoin and Ethereum gonna double or triple, then this result will not be that impressive. So it's totally doable, and yeah, it's possible for Dogecoin to go to $1. However, we should always take a look at this graph. It's altcoin Bitcoin season graph, and decide whether we want to take profits, because if Dogecoin is going to move into like top 4 for a moment, it's not going to be forever. It's going to be for a moment, and then it's going to drop probably all the way down to like 9-11 or maybe lower here, because every coin has its moment, and whenever each coin has its moment, we have to take advantage of that. And if we are in an altcoin season, in a deep altcoin season, then you should be worried about taking profits into Bitcoin to grow your Bitcoin, because then you can double, triple, or quadruple all your profits from Dogecoin with Bitcoin. And I'm going to explain the strategy here on this channel. We're going to take a look at the charts now. And if you're interested, make sure subscribe, guys. I'm trying to get to 1,000 subscribers. I'm so thankful for each one of you. We just passed 700, which is incredible. But if we can get to 1,000, that would be incredible. Also, everything on this channel is not a financial advice. As always, is purely educational, informative. I'm just sharing my opinion based on 8 years of experience. And yeah, so right now we're currently trading at around 16 cents, and I really like this bounce from the order box that I presented to you in my previous videos. We actually bounced around 42%, which is decent. Because Dogecoin is actually high market cap coin. It has $25 billion market cap, which is kind of huge. And we will not, I was actually thinking we would go down to 0.382 Fibonacci retracement level, but we never reached that level because Bitcoin actually dumped around 22%, which is not huge, but for a higher cap altcoin like Dogecoin, we wouldn't see a drop to like this level right here, or even that level. We would see it definitely with other coins that are from top 100 or top 200. So the lower the market cap, the higher the volatility. Okay, I hope you understand that. So if Bitcoin is going to dump 22%, then Dogecoin is gonna dump 40 or around 45. So double that. And if we have a coin from like top 50 to top 100, then it's just gonna dump even higher. So I'm gonna give you an example from the recent, let's say Bonk. I believe Bonk was like 50 or 60, I don't remember, but like much lower cap though. So look what happened here. We had a drop of around 75%. So the lower the cap, the riskier it is. So keep that in mind, okay? All right, let's come back to the chart, and everything really depends on what Bitcoin's gonna do. We had 1 week, another week here. So the accumulation is, I think it's pretty much over. I don't think, for now at least. So I think Bitcoin's gonna continue going sideways, or it's going to continue growing, and that's going to mean for Dogecoin to continue growing as well. So if Bitcoin is going to go sideways or it's going to go higher, then Dogecoin is going to, in both scenarios, Dogecoin is going to go higher. It's going to continue growing. So it's really good news for Dogecoin. And I believe Bitcoin is going to continue growing in a short term, medium term. Absolutely, this retesting that level is possible, going down to even minus 30%. It's possible. However, we bounce back here, and we need some kind of an action here before we actually go down here again. Because if that bounce was like not super strong, we would have seen another leg down and then bounced again. But like that bounce was pretty strong, and I don't think we're gonna go down here again, because it's a really bullish sign, at least for short term. So it's a really good sign actually for Dogecoin holders, that actually your Dogecoin, and when we look at the Dogecoin BTC chart, I really like this price action. It's actually Dogecoin is getting stronger against BTC. We can see a bullish divergence here on the weekly RSI, which is another bullish indicator. And whenever you see a growth like that from this order box right here, guys, you can double your Bitcoin. You have 1 Bitcoin here, you have 2 BTC here. And now we had a little retracement around 35-40%, something like that, and you can reaccumulate your Dogecoin to grow even more Bitcoin. So from this order box, if we ever go to this zone, that's gonna mean you can put another BTC here and have 2 Bitcoins over there. So if we're gonna go like this on this chart, then it means that your 1 Bitcoin will double. So you're gonna have 2 Bitcoins. And when something like that happens, or even we get higher here, you're gonna have 3 BTC. Okay, so whenever something like that happens, and you take a look at this chart, which is altcoin season, which is gonna go up, and we have extreme greed here, then just take your profits into BTC, you know, grow your Bitcoin, because like Dogecoin, we'll never know. Like altcoins have big cycles. Okay, look what happened from the top. I remember the Dogecoin hype. We went down like almost 90%. Okay, so this is what's possible. This is what may happen to altcoins, which is crazy. Bitcoin is way less volatile, so it's much safer to keep your funds into BTC. So you have to understand this chart, and it's so much more valuable to look at Dogecoin BTC prices in Satoshi rather than USDT, because you can grow more Bitcoin, which is going to grow in the future. You're just like, it's a real leverage. It's a real leverage, and you don't have to risk much. This is how you play smart. So whenever you see this chart going up, think about taking profits into Bitcoin, and then wait till Bitcoin is gonna double or triple, and then take profits into cash, into USDT or something like that. So you have to understand the money flow, you have to understand the cycles, so you can get most of it. Because sometimes, rather than taking and I told you guys here that sometimes it's better to take profits into Ethereum, and I was telling you that here, and look what happened. If you took your profits into Ethereum, then you would have grown like 40%, almost half. So you put one Bitcoin. I'm going to show you something right now. If you actually listen and you put your one Bitcoin here, you would have had two Bitcoins here. All right, but let's say something like that happens here, and you have one BTC, then you have two BTC. You take your profit into Ethereum, because looking at this chart, which is Ethereum BTC, it's actually better to take profits into Ethereum, right? Because I told you guys this looks insanely undervalued. So what happens actually, you take profits, instead of taking profits into Bitcoin, you take profits into Ethereum. It grew 25%. And then you take profits into Bitcoin. So how much you have? 2.5 BTC, from 1 to 2.5. All right. So you use altcoins, but you also use Ethereum is an altcoin as well, but you use Ethereum to grow Bitcoin as well. Yeah. So to sum up, whenever you look at this chart over here, and you see something like like this or that or this, whenever we are in this orange area, or maybe even red area right here, and you look at fear and greed index, which is going to show fear or extreme fear, then you accumulate Bitcoin, right? Well, but when you see Bitcoin season, means Bitcoin is overvalued, overbought. It's over. So we have to accumulate altcoins here with extreme fear over here. So those are my two favorite indicators. Obviously there's much more, like you can check CPI, RSI, and more, and you just have to have guts too. There are a lot of statistics. You cannot guess what's going to happen. It's impossible. You just have to be prepared for many scenarios and choose the best one for you at each moment. Not all of your predictions, not all of your analysis, not all of your indicators will give you positive outcome, but as long as you make 60-70% positive correct decisions, then you're gonna be extremely profitable on this market. You have to leave the room for 20-30% of bad decision. It's normal. It's not a bad decision, it's just like you cannot even predict what's going to happen in the market. You can predict possibilities, okay, but you cannot even predict any single movement. Like for me, I thought we would go to like 50k, 52, and we didn't get there. We got to 56 actually. I was wrong on a few $1,000s, but it's fine. Okay, I took my profits at 69, 70. We went to 73. I was wrong a few thousand, but I don't care, because that was the level I was prepared to take my profits, and I took my profits at almost perfect spot. All right. And from that, we actually went down 22%, 22, 24%, which was a great time to rebuy some coins or altcoins. So that was a great decision as well. All right, I think that's it for today. I hope that's clear. Remember, guys, look at Doge BTC chart. Like, forget Doge USDT, because you can grow your Bitcoin here, and then your Bitcoin is going to grow over time with value. And it's really important, because people are look at that. When people are growing, when Dogecoin is growing and their value of their Dogecoin is growing, they're actually not taking profits, or they take profits into USDT, and then Bitcoin is getting stronger But if you have money in USDT, then your value is going down and you can buy less Bitcoin over time. Okay, so whenever you see a spike like that, this is your golden ticket to literally multiply so much value. Okay, so don't waste that occasion. And if you see something like this and you're taking profits from Dogecoin into USDT, you're making a mistake. You should take your profits into BTC when you see something like that, and then wait long term for a nice wave of profit on BTC, and then take profits into USDT. So wait it out. All right. Unless there is like a top of the bull market and you think like, I'm out, I don't think Bitcoin is going to continue growing because it's been too long. But there are many other indicators showing that, like time indicators, actually the length of the bull market, when it's like really close till the end, then it's actually worth to take profits into USDT. But in most of the cases, not. So if you want to know more about all of that, just make sure you click subscribe. You can like this video. If you have any questions, leave a comment, or you can join my Telegram group, or you can send me a message on Telegram. Yeah, and that's it for today. And tomorrow we're gonna cover Shiba Inu coin. Thank you for your attention. Have a good night and see you tomorrow. Bye.